All right, so now I took this and I got the square root of 29, and to continue to clean up, I'm going to be over here. And I'm going to rewrite what I do still have. I have x equals positive 7 plus or minus the square root of 29 divided by 2. And I'm actually now going to clean this up. I'm just going to erase this really quick. X equals positive 7 plus or minus blank divided by 2. I'm going to replace the square root of 29. I'm going to actually go find what the square root of 29 is. So I'm going to now go put that into my calculator. So let me go to my calculator and over here and clear this, the square root of 29. And I want to do this to 3 decimal places. So 3 decimal places will put me at 5.385. I look at that last one under, that's a 1. That tells me to keep it the same. So 5.385. Okay. And then I am going to continue to clean up. Now, remember, I want 2 answers. So right now I only have 1 answer, and I'm going to show you I have x equals 7 plus or minus 5. So this means we can separate this. This means we also have this plus or minus can get separated into x equals 7 plus 5.385 divided by 2. So I took it and here's plus. And then we separated it to also have x equals 7 minus 5.385 divided by 2. Okay, so that's how you get your 2 answers. Now, I'm just going to throw this in my calculator and be done. Be careful when you put this in your calculator, because we are going to want to make sure that we use parentheses. So here is my calculator. And let me show you what I mean. You need to put this in parentheses. If I take this and I do 7 plus 5.385 and divide that by 2, it's going to do order of operations and do division first. So it's going to take your 5 and divide it by 2 first. That's not what we want. So you need to make sure that you use parentheses and do 7 plus 5.385 end parenthesis, and then divide that number by 2. And then I want 3 decimals, 6.192. That 2 tells me I need to round that up to a 3, so 6.193. 6.193. And my other answer is going to be the answer to this question, 7 minus 5.385. So parenthesis, 7 minus 5.385 divided by 2. And that gets me 0.807. That 5 tells me to round up to 0.808. So these are my 2 answers. X equals up here. Okay, so it's not necessarily long. Well, it is long, but it doesn't have to always be long. The better you get, the more you practice, the better you get, the shorter it will be. I need to see this work though. Now, I'm okay if you were to skip and go from this highlighted section to this. If you did the square root of 29 all in one step, that's fine, but I need to see your work. This does require a lot of work, and I need your work. Alrighty, really quick, I want to set up this problem for you, and then you can check my work for the answers. I'm not going to do a video on this question, but I will post a picture of my work. First thing you should notice is that this equation is not set equal to 0, so you need to take care of that. So the same way we did, I'm going to subtract 15 from both sides. That goes away, so it is equal to 0, and I have x squared plus 4x minus 15 equals 0. Then I'm ready to find my A, my B, and my C. My A is the number in front. Remember, when there's no number there, there's a pretend 1 there. My B is my 4, and my C is equal to negative 15. Now you can use the Pythagorean theorem, the quadratic formula to figure this out. And then when you do, just check my answer so that you are ready for tomorrow.